Game of Thrones sucks. This is Season 1, Episode 4, Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. It starts off with Brandon Stark dreaming about a three-eyed raven. He is the worst character, and nothing good can ever come of this, I'm certain. And still in Winterfell, we go down to Robb Stark hosting Tyrion, and in general being a bastard to him, which sort of makes sense since his mother ran around telling everybody that the Lannisters crippled Bran, and now they all think it's Tyrion, even though he did nothing. And he brought a gift of a saddle so Bran can be less crippled. Robb then reluctantly invites him in, and Tyrion's like, no, I'm going to a whorehouse. Whores are better company than you people. And he's not wrong. Most of the Starks are awful. We go across the sea to Daenerys. They're going into their Dothraki city, which is really just a bunch of huts. They're really driving home the point that Dothraki are just violent, slave-trading, raping barbarians who have no civilization or culture. And really, I don't know why anyone would like them. But it is what it is, I guess. Also, over there, they have Daenerys' sister, abusing more women. He beats a whore. He beats a random woman. He attacks Daenerys, who kind of kicks his ass a little and threatens to have his hands removed if he keeps this up. But most of the story takes place in King's Landing, with Ned Stark being the biggest idiot who has ever lived in Westeros. It's palace intrigue, basically. Ned knows Jon Arryn is murdered. He's trying to find out why Jon Arryn was murdered. So he starts retracing Jon Arryn's steps and trusting all the same people Jon Arryn did, and clumsily and barely tries to cover his tracks at all. I don't know how he thought he was going to live through this. But he's reading the same books, talking to Archmaester Pycelle, trusting Littlefinger. Littlefinger, specifically, told him not to trust him. But Ned's an idiot, and is seriously too stupid to live. They cover Arya with her dancing master and learning how to, sword fight, basically. She doesn't want to be a lady. Sansa runs around being a whiny little twit, worrying if Joffrey will like her. Is Joffrey going to love me? I want to marry Joffrey. All things she will come to regret later when she becomes a better character. And it ends with Tyrion travels away from Winterfell, goes into an inn, finds Catelyn Stark, who rallies everyone in the inn and seizes him, which I guess seemed like a good idea to her, but I can't imagine why. I mean, I could buy, I think he killed my son, or almost killed my son, and I want revenge. That would be fine. But then you pretty much have to kill him. That's how revenge works. It's a hot-blooded affair. Instead, she thinks about it and decides, my husband is surrounded by Lannisters. I don't see why kidnapping a Lannister should be a problem. So she is very, very stupid as well. It's a Stark trait. And that is basically the entire episode. I think it would have been more satisfying just to drink Drano than to watch this, but we all make our sacrifices.